Got him. Got him. What's up, guys? Welcome back once again to Chris Aquariums. You know what's really cool about keeping fish is that they're animals, just like we are. They're biological processes, and when you put them in a good environment, they can breed and they can multiply, even when you're sometimes not expecting it. So, welcome to today's episode. Today, I was busy doing just a routine water change in my pond when I saw something quite interesting, something moving around the bottom of the pond. Closer inspection, I saw it was a baby goldfish in the pond. Now, it's been an absolute mission to catch this thing, to have a look at it, to see which of the fish it came from, and I've stirred up a whole bunch while doing so. Take a look at this. So as you can see, I've got the plants out at the moment, and I've stirred up a whole bunch of stuff in the water, and I'm running it through this canister filter to catch some of the waste, and then taking the water out here for two reasons. One, so that I can have a look at this fish, this baby goldfish, which I think's been here in a little while, and secondly, it's just going to be a nice big water change. So it's been almost impossible to catch this guy. I see him now. Damn. So I'm gonna let the water drain out for a bit, so there's less room to run around. We're gonna catch him, we're gonna have a look at him, see how he's doing, and in the meantime be doing a really big water change at the same time. Okay, wait, so let's take a few steps back, because you might remember that quite a few videos ago now, we did an exercise where we did a sexing of the two pearl scale goldfish. And through that process, we found out that both of them were female, i.e., both of them together would not be able to make babies. And if you don't believe me, take a look. Now, as you can see from the venting that we did of the goldfish, both of them are females. So it can't have been them. So what's next? What could have happened? Well, you might remember, some of you, that we took in another goldfish into our pond. Now, this was a friend of ours. They wanted to give it over to us, and we were like, cool, happy to. And we introduced this goldfish into the pond, but keep in mind, this was not a pearl scale goldfish, not a fancy goldfish. It was more of a comet type yellow goldfish, and they wouldn't be able to breed with the pearl scales, even if it wanted to. So now at a bit of a dead end again. What could have happened? Not too long ago, my girlfriend came across a goldfish at work. A lot of companies do it, it's pretty cool. You have kind of a company pet, but it was in quite a small tank and she thought it was a bit too small, and she asked if we could bring it home. I was like, sure, not a problem. We've got a pond, we've got space, it'll have some friends, it'll have a good life. So that's what we did, and you might see where I'm going with this. But just your typical standard orange fantail goldfish, and it was tiny when we first got it, but we put it into the pond, and I never had a second thought about it for months. That little guy used to be tiny. He was also small, it's grown huge. This morning, like I do pretty frequently, I go over the pond to do a water change, where I'm pretty sure I can see something that looks like a bit of a shadow, like fins darting by, but it's very dark. And lo and behold, I take a look around and I'm checking things out, and it is a baby goldfish. I'm gonna try my best to film when I catch him, but it's been nearly impossible to grab this guy. Got him. Got him. Take a look, guys. I don't want him to get back in. Look at him. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. He's definitely going to be, I think, from the red one and the yellow, which I'll show now. Beautiful baby goldfish. Let's not show it to scale too much. Oh, look at that gold. Amazing fish. I'm so glad we caught him, so glad I could show you guys. Let's get him back into the pond with the rest of his family and with mom and dad. Also, it seems like it's the time for babies because these are the eggs of the golden apple snails. The 2 golden apple snails that are in the pond here. You can see over there a tiny baby golden apple snail. Now I'm going to take a look through this, which came off when I was moving the plants, and put as many as I can into the pond. But there is another pod full of baby snails, and you can see in the back there another pod full of baby snails. So it is definitely the time for offspring and for babies in this pond right now. Now, nature is really incredible. Now the only way the maths adds up is that this must be the baby of the orange goldfish and the yellow goldfish who during the spring and the summer months had a baby. I can't believe it. I never thought it would happen, and it was obviously so small and so dark that I couldn't see it against the bottom of the pond. You might be thinking, orange, gold, how do you get this black-brown color? The colors develop as it gets older and with age, so we should be seeing that as it grows up in the pond. Guys, this is a super cool day, and as you can see, there must be babies in the air because the apple snails are having some babies too. But this is what's super cool about fish keeping, especially ponds, is you're not just keeping fish, you're not just keeping plants, you're keeping an ecosystem, and anything can happen. So I thought that was super cool. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on the video, leave a comment on what you think about all of this, because my mind was a little bit blown. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel so we can see this little thing grow up along with many other fish things. So that's it for today. Thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you once again as always next time on Chris Aquariums.